Okay guys, so here's our crankcase splitter tool that we'll be using to split the cases, and it comes with three 6mm threaded studs like this, where you will screw them down into the threads on your stator cover, and also this will push the crank to help separate the cases. So to do that guys, we need to center this over our crank and find our three threaded holes that we'll be using, and we want to make sure that this is centered so that this pushes it evenly, so that case is spread evenly guys. So we can go ahead and get that down in there, and we'll need a 17mm socket. So we'll need a 17mm socket to tighten this down to separate the cases guys. You can use a opening wrench, but a socket would work more better. So we get that down just enough where it's sitting on the crank. Alright, here we go. So now we can thread these studs in, and we want to get them as far in as possible. And you want to make sure that everything is even guys. You don't want this to be uneven with the case. So you just need to hand tighten these nuts. No need to over tighten them, just hand tighten them guys. Alright. So now we can get our 17mm socket or ratchet, and then we can start cranking down on it guys. If you want guys, you can use a hammer and give it a tap just to shock the bearings and shock the casing a bit, which will help when splitting the case. And you want to make sure everything is coming apart evenly guys. So as you see, it's starting to split, we can use our mallet and go around and just make sure everybody's coming apart evenly. And you want to make sure all your bolts are out, and we can hit our corner shaft right there. Not too hard, just a slight little tap. Never put a screwdriver or anything to try to help ride up, guys. Just use your mallet, tap it around, hit your counter shaft also. There we go, guys. Case is split. So that's what the right tool does, guys. Make life easier. So now we can just remove our tool from our casing and separate our cases, guys. Now we can go ahead and pull off its left case. Here we go, guys. Need some cleaning up, but we'll definitely get everything cleaned up in there. Bearings, I believe, are still good. This one is a bit tight, but we'll work on that. But yeah, guys, that's it. Basically how you split your cases. The transmission is in good order, shifts through all the gears, so we'll just be changing the crank, guys. Okay, so to get the crank out, I just need to pull on this to get it out. Might have to tap it from the back, but usually probably got push on it right here, and there we go. So the crank is out, guys.